I read an interesting stat recently that 3 and 5 football players within 5 years of retiring go bankrupt. What advice would you give to young up-and-coming players to avoid that situation?
I can only really speak from my own personal experiences, and I think that as a kid growing up, all I ever thought about and imagined was playing football for the team at West Ham when I was a kid. Getting into that first team and becoming a professional footballer, not for the trappings, not for what goes alongside being a footballer that we all see now that's promoted, the glitz and the glamour and the money, etc., and the cars and the houses. It was purely just to become a footballer and to say that I am a professional footballer.
So you never once in the playground said, you know, I want to become a professional football player because I want to be a millionaire?
No, it wasn't about buying a car or being a millionaire. It was just purely, I want to be on Match of the Day. I want to be in the credits when you see the FA Cup or when there's someone lifting the trophy. I want to be that man, and it was never about anything that went with it. And I think that's the problem with the kids nowadays. They're opened up to so much stuff like that. They see it through the internet, through the media and stuff, and a lot of the coverage is about the trappings that go alongside being a professional sportsman, that they can't sometimes get a bit sidetracked from that. And in my own experiences, I remember when I actually kind of signed my first pro contract. I was on probably £29 a week or something like that it was as a YTS, and I signed a pro contract at 17, which put me onto about 120 quid or whatever it was a week. I actually felt like a millionaire, and I straight away went up Bond Street in London where all the big shops were. My first paycheck in a month, I blew it on a pair of shoes. And then I signed bigger contracts and I ended up buying bigger things, and I was going out and spending. I wasn't saving. I remember one time I was sitting on my, standing on the balcony on the block of flats with my dad, and looking down at a new car that I'd bought, a BMW, because at the time, as I said, I didn't really have any understanding of money and saving and stuff like that. I was just, if I saw something I liked, I was lucky enough to be able to go out and buy it. And I bought a car, brand new BMW, gleaming, sitting down on the pavement outside my block of flats, and I said to my dad, "Do you like my car, Dad?" And my dad said, "Yeah, it's a nice car. It's worth more than the flat we're living in." That was a moment in my life when I actually realised, well, it's not about kind of what you've got, you've got to strive for something more.